Welcome to the Mission Possible Telethon to support the Utica Rescue Mission. I'm Kathy Contino.
And I'm Lauren Howe. And for 130 years, the Utica Rescue Mission has provided nourishing meals, safer shelter, and Christ-centered care for those in need right here in the Mohawk Valley. And it's through you and your donations that make this possible.
And tonight, we are being broadcast live on 40.1 WVVC. You can also listen to us on 88.1 FM, and you can go to Facebook Live on the Utica Rescue Mission site and check us out there. But we really, really want you to tune in. We've got a lot of good information we're going to give you in the next 2 hours, and we have a lot of great incentives as well.
Yeah, so here's a video to check out this incredible organization. Here right now. Steve, thank you for being here. And you can hold the mic and keep it close to you. I'm mic'd up. We want to hear your voice because, you Steve, you're very active in our community. You're a board member. You own Empire Recycling. How did you get involved with the mission?
Well, many years ago, I was so interested in the mission. I mean, it goes way back, probably. I guess probably 30 years ago or longer, when they were doing the expansion over on Rutgers Street, putting up the new buildings, and we were involved a little bit in that. We donated some money, but I kept getting very interested in what the mission was doing, and so eventually I was asked if I wanted to be on the board of directors of the mission, and I said yeah, okay. So I think that had to be maybe 12 years ago, or maybe longer. I'm not exactly sure, but so I remember taking the tour of the rescue mission, and I was totally blown away by what was going on at the mission. I mean, building after building, program after program. I mean, housing the homeless, feeding the hungry, taking care of those with certain kinds of mental drug issues, alcohol issues. I mean, it's incredible what's happening there. It's like a city unto itself. And now with a West Street apartment complex, of which, I was on the board when that was all taking place, it's a whole other level of care for people in the community that need the care. So, I mean, the Rescue Mission is a very godly organization. It's run by wonderful people. Wendy Getz is our executive director, and the board of directors is just loaded with people with incredible ideas.
So what would you say to those donating tonight or thinking about donating? What would you say to them? How would you encourage them to give, and why?
Well, the first thing I would say is to pray and ask the Lord, ask God what He would have you do. That's number one. But every dollar goes to a program to help somebody. I mean, we feed literally tens of thousands of people a year. I mean, it's just not Christmas. It's just not Thanksgiving. It's like every day we're feeding people. And so, and housing people, you know, when the weather gets really cold, people have no place to go sometimes. They come to the rescue mission, and we put them up, we take care of them. It's incredible. So, you know, it's not like some places that you donate money to and, you know, like maybe 30 or 40% goes to some kind of organization that raises the money for them. Right? No, this 100% goes to the rescue mission. And that's a good thing to know, because that means every cent of every dollar is working.
And what would you say, why is this important to you? What is the most important thing about this mission?
I say the most important thing about the mission is that it serves a need in the community that nobody else is doing.
Yep. Steve, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, we're going to go to
Lauren and Steve.
Kathy.
Yep, I got it.
All right.
We've got a great incentive. Thank you, Steve. We've got a great incentive for you tonight. We've got a $25 gift certificate to the Tailor and the Cook. If you've ever been there, it's delicious. So we want you to call. We've had some people calling 877-238-6575. It's right on your screen. The phone number's right there. Make that call now. But the first donation we get for $50 will get this Tailor and the Cook gift certificate. So we really, really want to get our ladies busy here. Get the phones ringing, 877-238-6575.
And right now, I want to challenge the construction workers, the trade workers, those that are watching right now, maybe on Facebook or live, in lieu of our incredible Skills for Success job training program. We have amazing programs here, but this is just an exceptional one. It empowers people to use their skills to create buildings and fix up incredible things in our Mohawk Valley area. So let's watch a video and check out about this program.
This project is our Skills for Success program. We started this back in 2016. This program is to give kids a skill set. So with this program, they will learn the basics of construction. They will learn drywalling, they will learn flooring, they will learn how to put in windows, as well as molding, painting, and also the masonry. They've learned masonry as well. In partnership with MVCC Youth Build program, kids between the ages of 18 and 24 are able to work on this house. We have a partnership with them, and through that, there's an instructor, and they're being taught the trades.
So if you're 18 to 24 without your GED, you come into the program, you learn your academics, you get your GED, and you also learn a trade. So in the construction, we're working close with Rescue Mission. There's 3 houses being built, and the kids get to do half days academics towards their GED, and then I get them the rest of the day to learn the trade. Also, they get paid, so they get a bi-weekly paycheck just for doing the GED and coming to work on the construction.
So this is a win-win because we are training individuals, we're getting ready for the work world. Individuals who get trained in the constructions, there's a big need out there for laborers and also for individuals become journeymen or in the unions. So we work with all of these companies. We work with private and also the unions to try to get individuals employed once they get out. You can make good money for you and your family when you have a skill set that is taught in this class. And that's something huge. We want that to happen. But on top of that, we are giving this house away. So it's a win-win. Not only are we training individuals, but this house is going to be gifted to either an individual or a family moving forward. MV loves this program because not only are the kids able to work and be taught, but it's also giving back. And there's something special about being able to say, I did that house. I worked on that house. You know, maybe when they drive down the road 10, 15, 20 years from now, and maybe they have a family and they can point out to their kids, hey, I did that house, I worked on that house, and it was gifted to somebody that was in need and maybe wasn't able to afford the traditional mortgage.
Kathy, what an amazing program.
Right? And I have to say, it was so amazing. We gave away the Taylor and the Cook gift card, so that's gone.
So great.
But speaking of home, we have another. So I have a $30 gift certificate to Home Goods. So the next donation of $50 will get a $30 gift certificate to Home Goods. And this is, this is great. You know what?
Oh yeah,
right?
If you're going to be, honestly, if you're redoing anything in your home, go to Home Goods, and it's an incredible place. So.
And we're so fortunate tonight to have Mark Bolos. Mark is a supporter, has been a longtime supporter of the Utica Rescue Mission. And he runs Big Apple Music. What a great guy. And right now we have a great video that he produced for us to run tonight. Mark?
I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. Oh, right now I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. Oh, and I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. Whoa, whoa. Oh, the weapon may be formed, but it won't prosper. When the darkness falls, it won't prevail. 'Cause the God I serve knows only how to triumph. My God will never fail. No, my God will never fail. Come on. I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. Oh, and I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right, well, welcome back. We've got another challenge. For a $30 donation, we have a $20 gift certificate to Simeon's. Again, these are incredible incentives, but we do need your support. So please call 1-877-238-6575. Right now, I'm going to hand it over to Kathy for an awesome interview.
And thank you, Lauren. I have Wendy Getz with me. Wendy is the executive director here at the Utica Rescue Mission. Thanks for having us here tonight.
It's a pleasure being here.
So tell me, what do you like best about your job?
What I like about my job is the opportunity to make a difference in people's lives and to give people hope, because without hope, there isn't much.
What kind of stories do you hear from the folks that live here about how happy they are that this beautiful building exists?
I think the story that most touched my heart is when I first started in my position and I was getting to meet all the leaders, the managers, the directors, the coordinators. And I was talking to our homeless shelter director, Edgar. And he had said that when men come in the shelter, before they do anything, before they start all the paperwork and all that, they say, when was the last time you ate? And do you have dry socks? And that just touched me because I know when I go home, I have a drawer full of clean, dry clothes.
Right.
My pantry's full. So it's hard for me to relate to people that would not have eaten or come in hungry and don't have dry socks on. And I think that just really touched me.
And I think that's something people need to be thinking about, even in this year of 2020. A lot of us will go home, we have a nice warm house, and thanks to the Rescue Mission for 130 years, you've been helping people.
Absolutely. And my goal as executive director is to make sure the mission is around for the next 130 years. So those that come after us will be celebrating 260 years, God willing.
Right, and what would you say to people right now? The phones are very quiet, I have to say. We've got to get those phones going. We've got a great incentive out there. For Simeons, and 877-238-6575. We really, really want the phones to ring because that's important. I mean, we have to pay for programming.
Absolutely. It's very important. So if you want an awesome meal at Simeons, call in. Maybe I'll call in for that one. I love Simeons. It's like one of my favorites.
And one thing, Wendy, that I think we need to mention, it says Utica Rescue Mission, but it serves so much more. We serve the whole Mohawk Valley.
Absolutely.
Ilion, Mohawk, Frankfort. Come on, West Canada Valley. Let's start calling.
We serve on points north, south,
Good,
east, and west. There we go.
Well, one thing, we are in the beautiful West Street building.
Yes, ma'am.
And tell me a little bit about that, and then we're going to watch a video. Tell me just a little bit about that. It opened in 2018, right?
In 2018, and it is low-income housing for those that need a place to stay. And there's different types of units. There's some units under the ESHI program in New York. There's some units under Section 8 HUD housing. And it is always full, and we have a long waiting list for individuals to come in. And it also houses the area we're in now, which is our community services area. It has our food pantry, our clothing closet, and our learning center. And we're still open with all those services during COVID. We just serve the community in a different way. You come in and get a food box, or you come in and call for a box of clothes, and we'll make sure your needs are met.
And Wendy, we're going to watch a little video, and you're going to stick around. You're going to be with us later in the program.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's watch a little video on West Street.
I'm Jamie, and I am the West Street apartment manager. Here at West Street, we have 42 units, 36 one-bedrooms, and 6 two-bedrooms. Here at West Street, it's not just an apartment complex. We really strive to make it a small community. We help a lot of the tenants come from homeless shelters, they come from different programs, mental health, substance abuse. So this is kind of their last step, it's permanent housing. And when we get them into their apartments, we strive to do everything that we can to provide them with what they're gonna need in order to succeed. The apartments, some are furnished because a lot of people are coming from the shelters, they don't have their own furniture, they don't have, your basic cooking equipment, utensils. So we try to be able to provide that type of stuff in the apartments when people are coming in, which we try to ask for donations, or we, look at the community to help to provide this stuff.
I like my apartment. I get along well with my neighbors. It's very convenient. Bus line's right here. And if you need to go any farther, taxis, I get around pretty easily.
It's like a little community here.
Yes. Yeah, we all sort of look out for one another.
Yeah?
Yeah, it makes it nice. Associate on the porch, and there's been cookouts and Halloween parties, Christmas parties in the big conference room.
A lot of the people that come in are coming in as homeless people. They're coming in from a shelter. They have, you know, the clothes on their back and maybe a couple other outfits, and that's it. So when they're coming into their own apartment, you know, it's a struggle for them to be able to even get a bed to sleep on. A lot of them are like, okay, well, I'll just get a blanket. So we really strive to make sure that there's a bed, a dresser, cooking equipment, a couch, you know, things that you feel like you're at home, because those are really important to help people feel like they're moving forward and to keep them moving forward and not take those steps backwards. Here at West Street, we do have a playground for the kids. So for some of the families with children, we have a gated playground, so it is safe. We also have barbecue pits. We do things like Halloween parties, we do Christmas parties. A lot of the tenants here don't have family, you know, they're on their own. So the holidays can be a depressing time of year. So we always look to have those in our community room. Since we've opened, it's been really popular, and a lot of the tenants, they all, you know, cook a dish and bring it. They play board games, different, you know, activities depending on the holiday. It's extremely difficult for some people coming into the apartments to continue to do well and stay on that path. And, you know, we do tell them you have to have faith, you have to have hope, you just, you know, you have to take it one day at a time. And that seems, you know, we really do try to keep people in that mindset in order to succeed.
Welcome back, everyone. We are going to do another challenge to donate. We need you to donate. We need you to call to keep our mission going forward. Again, it's 1-877-238-6575. And this challenge is going to be for the next 2 donations of $25. You will get a $20 gift card that includes any of your likings. So we've got Panera Bread, Cheesecake Factory, Cracker Barrel, and Red Lobster, all excellent restaurants to go to. Again, at 2 donations of $25, we'll get each of you a $20 gift card to those restaurants.
And that's exciting. We've also got Sharon from Little Falls. We want to say thank you, $50 from Sharon from Little Falls. Let's hear from the rest of the valley, Herkimer, Mohawk, Ilion. Let's hear from you guys. And then we also have Craig, and he's from North Smithfield, Rhode Island. Rhode Island, all right, yeah. Yeah, Rhode Island.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Craig from Rhode Island. And he donated $25. That's excellent. That's excellent. And speaking of Ilion, we have a lovely little Ilion girl. I shouldn't call her little, Caroline Nicolette. And her mom is actually back there. Wave, Mom. Mom's way in the back. Can we see Mom? Mom's in the back. And she is a sophomore at Central Valley. And her father is the director of Parker House. And she's going to sing for us, Amazing Grace. Beautiful. Let's hear it.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious is that grace appeared the hour I
Okay, I'll take it. This is Leslie. Leslie is a proud mom of Caroline. She always been a good singer?
She's a fabulous singer, yes. And she enjoys the performing arts at her school. And I was really blessed that she chose to use this talent for the Lord. And I thought, you know what, if a 16-year-old junior can do it from a little school, then adults can do it too.
And what would you like people to do right now?
I would love for people to call 1-877-238-6575 or go to uticamission.org, and I would love for them to donate and just help us keep the mission going.
Leslie, thank you very much.
Thank
Lauren,
you.
to you.
It's me. You know what? Speaking of donations, and that was just such a beautiful song. It's through your gracious giving that this mission can really continue to put the work forward in the community. So we have another push here. For a $20 donation, you will get a $15 Blaze gift card and Wingstop gift card. So we really want to encourage you to give what's on your heart. But again, this is for a $20 donation, you will get a $15 Blaze gift card and Wingstop gift card. So again, whatever's on your heart to give, this is an incredible organization called 1-877-238-6575. This is an incredible mission. I'm gonna hand it over to Kathy again for an awesome interview.
Thank you, Lauren. Hey, I've got Bill Cole from Gates Cole Insurance. Almost called you Bill Gates. Wouldn't that have been great, huh? Right? Right? Well, we're so happy to have you. You guys are so generous, Gates Cole. You donate to a lot of things, and it's so great that you're here on behalf of the Utica Rescue Mission.
Yes, well, we're blessed to be here, and we really appreciate you having us down, and we've enjoyed helping with the golf tournament for the last 13 years, and being heavily involved in the last 15 years. With the Rescue Mission, it's a great place. It gives people a second chance in life, and to put their trust in the Lord and to turn their lives around. So,
how long have you been involved, Bill, with the Rescue Mission?
It's been over 15 years. Over 15 years. So.
And what do you think an organization like this does for our community? And I'm talking Central New York, Mohawk Valley. What does it do for our community?
It just it helps people get off the streets and turn their lives around, and to get their lives back on track and with the Lord, and also to give them purpose in life, and to get a second chance of with sobriety and God first.
Do you have a special program that you favor more than others that you think is really, I mean, all these programs are just amazing, but do you have one in particular or two in particular that really touch your heart?
Well, when they bring in people and have them, stay to get sober, and that resonates with me. So that's very, very special. So. Well,
we certainly appreciate you being here and being with us today, and we hope you stay with us.
Okay.
For 100, well, it's 130 years. I doubt either of us are going to be here in 130 years, but we hope that you stay with us for many, many more years to come. Any message you want to give to people to call in?
Nope, just call in and help the mission. The mission's a wonderful organization, and it helps turn lives around, and all for the better.
Great. And I'm going to throw it back to Lauren, who's going to tell us about Parker House.
Yes. We've got just an incredible program. It's called Parker House Aftercare, and it's a 6-month Christian discipleship program. It's an environment that provides safety and encourages growth, both spiritually and emotionally. And in 2019, they did about 6,000 nights at stay for men and women in this program. It's an incredible program. Let's watch a video and check it out.
I'm the director of the Parker House. I've been here about 2.5 years. I've never seen God move so much in a ministry before in my life. This is a halfway house for people that usually come out of some type of treatment program. They need a place to go where they have some independence, because they're starting the transition back to going to where they originally started, or getting their own apartment. So they need a place to stay for a period of like 6 months where they can get established to do that.
I've been here since 2013. I was a client in 2013. I would say there was different stages that I needed to get over. One of the first ones was I needed to learn how to have fun sober. I was so afraid that, it's because I've been doing it for so long, that I didn't know how to have a life. When I was going through this program, I noticed I had opportunities to help people out, and it really gave me a lot of And it made me feel good about who I was. Instead of taking from people, giving to others. Now I'm a caseworker. So what I do is I help individuals when they come out of incarceration, primarily incarceration, and we'll help them get hooked up into services, help them with their housing, advocate on their behalf if they have trouble applying for things, filling out paperwork, talking to doctors, setting a schedule, time management, give them just a little bit of structure.
What brought me to the Parker House was I wanted to become sober and clean. I was a heroin addict. I was a heroin addict for many years. And my life was unmanageable. July 3rd, I was up in Old Forge on vacation with my brother. And I woke up and I just decided I was done. I was tired. I was tired of being the person I was. I was tired of not having a family. I was tired of not seeing my children. I heard it was a faith-based program and I liked it because, I've had God in my life my whole life. But I've always pushed him out of my life, never, let him help me.
Being here, I love this job. I'm seeing God change people's lives. The people here at the Parker House are trophies of God's grace. Okay, they come into this program and oftentimes they're very, very broken, and we give them the gospel is what we do. This is the Parker House program is a 6-month Bible discipleship program, and we do Bible devotions every morning. We have about 12 to 15 people gathered around in this same living room studying the Word of God. Guys are learning how to hear from God. They're learning how to read the Bible and that they can actually get some understanding out of it. I do one-on-one Bible training with each guy in my office on the book of John, because the book of John was written to show you how to be saved. And we have weekly chapel services too. But I know at the end of the day, we're going to see a lot of these guys in heaven. It's going to be a glorious day. Even the ones we thought maybe would never make it, Many people thought I would never make it either, and through Jesus, thank God I did.
Kathy, wasn't that amazing about the Parker House?
And the stories that we're hearing tonight are only made possible by your donations. They're only made possible when you pick up the phone and you dial 877-238-6575. And if you're watching tonight on WVVC, channel 40.1, or you're listening on 88.1 FM, why don't you call your friends and say, hey, the Utica Rescue Mission is doing their Mission Possible Telethon, and we want you to watch, we want you to hear what's going on in Utica at the Utica Rescue Mission, because it serves this whole community.
It does.
It's not just Utica, it serves this whole community. So pick up that phone, 877-238-6577.
And if you're watching Facebook or on Facebook Live, invite your friends, share it on Facebook, on your social media accounts, Instagram. We really could use the support. It's an incredible mission helping those in need. So right now we have another awesome video that we're going to watch. And we're going to push an incredible video by Estina Smith. And she is she's an employee with SUNY Poly. She plays an active role in community theater, and she's going to entertain us tonight. So let's check it out.
Hi, my name is Estina Smith, and I am here to represent St. Matthew's Temple Church of God in Christ. I am so honored and grateful to be here to do this for the Rescue Mission, a faith-based, nonprofit, multiple service charitable organization. I can honestly say that I have worked with different ones at the Rescue Mission, and I have been honored to serve with them, not just in serving Thanksgiving or Christmas dinners, but even in the service, because as you know, they are a faith-based, and I've had the privilege of ministering in song there at their chapel. So it's just an honor that I have been asked to do this. And the song I'm going to sing right now is Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace shall always be my song of praise. For
say that was an absolutely incredible performance.
Beautiful.
Never could sing like that, right? Just can't do it. Just can't do it. And I think we have our first total. Do we, Al? We got our first total? And there we go, $350.
Wow.
Let's hear it. Come on, Mohawk Valley. We can do better than that. Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
You know, I think that a lot of times when people think of the rescue mission, they think of, you know, strictly a food pantry or, you know, a turkey giveaway on Thanksgiving Day, but we are so much more than that. And I think it's so important for people to really understand that, because without this mission, you know, people in need would not be served. Their emotional, spiritual, and physical well-being would be kind of ignored. And so this is such a vital organization for this area.
And so many wonderful programs. And we do have a look at another program. It's called the REP Payee program.
Yes, it's an awesome program, and one that you wouldn't know if you didn't hear it right now. It's assisting over 600 individuals with bill paying, helping people manage their finances, getting out of debt. And it helps actually people develop budgets, specifically veterans. And in 2019, over 600 people were able to purchase a home or a car and get out of debt. And I think that's just incredible. So let's watch a video and learn more about this awesome program.
I work for the Representative Payee program. We assist people with all sorts of disabilities. We assist them and try to teach them and guide them into how to manage their money. We pay all their required bills, such as rent, utilities. Each person in the Representative Payee department has assigned clients. And so everyone takes their clients, we take their phone calls, we listen to their needs, and then we work from there. So our job is to make sure they have the money in their account to be able to pay their bills and send them money for their needs. We also send them, they're called personal needs checks. These checks are for them to use for personal items. They can learn how to manage their money. So if I send them $50, I'm hoping they're going to at least kind of manage it for a couple of weeks and say, okay, I'm only going to spend this much on toiletries, this much on this. And they do well. They really do well once they learn. So that's, you know, you kind of try to guide them, and then you just assess them all over again. We make budgets for them. We show them the budget, how much they pay rent, what their utilities, how much we can give them either weekly or monthly. It depends on how they want us to give them their extra money. And we go over it. They ask a lot of questions, I have to say that. And then at the end, they sign the budget saying, okay, I agree to this budget. And then we set them all up so that they get their money on a consistent basis. People that receive the services are people that are unable to manage their own money. We service over 600 clients, and we also have a special program for our veterans. We have 60 veterans. That program is handled by another representative payee named Michael Ano, and he does a wonderful job at doing that. You know, at first, it's really hard for them at first to have someone say to them, you can't manage your money, so we're going to assign the rescue mission to help you. And at first they're hesitant, but after a while, you know, you work up a rapport with them, and they love it because they don't have to worry about, well, who's going to pay my rent, or how am I going to pay my rent, or spend all my money for my rent. I've been in customer service for 30 years, and it's really satisfying to know that you put somebody in the right direction.
Kathy, I got to tell you, we've been blown away by the giving this half hour.
Amazing.
We've got Cynthia Jones from New Hartford just gave $230. Thank you, Cynthia. That's amazing. And we actually have more incentives. So for a $20 donation, two $20 donations, we will be giving away two $20 What is it? Applebee's gift card. Gift certificates.
So you give us 20, we're going to give you $20 at Applebee's. How can you beat that? How can you beat that? So the first two people that call, that's wonderful.
Yep.
And we also want Yankee fans. You know, the Dodgers won the World Series last night. So if you're a Yankees fan, how about calling with a donation? And anything you want to give, $50, $20, whatever you can afford will certainly be helpful. 877-238-6575 is the number to call. You can also check us out on 40.1 WVVC-TV, 88.1 FM. If you're going somewhere, turn the radio on in your car. And if you are listening right now or you're on Facebook Live, call your friends, tell them to listen, tell them to donate. Because none of these wonderful programs happen without
your donation, without your gracious giving. And if you want to learn more about the mission and the organization, visit uticamission.org. And you can review all of our programs and everything that we do.
And so now we have another musical interlude from Mark Bolas. Mark, take it away.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, I worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship Your holy name. Sun comes up, new day dawning. It's time to sing your song again. Whatever may pass and whatever lies before me, let me be sing when evening comes.
And welcome back to the Mission Possible Telethon for the Utica Rescue Mission. I am joined now by Leslie Grogan. Leslie, you are a volunteer, and I know in 2020, being a volunteer, a lot of organizations have not been able to have people volunteer. So what has your role been this year at the Utica Rescue Mission?
We were really disappointed at Easter. I had a bunch of friends that were joining me where we were going to serve, and then we couldn't, so we didn't get to do that. But I am so excited to say that we are serving the to-go meals for Thanksgiving, and we will be doing that through volunteers. So our kitchen staff is ready to go, and the last I knew we needed some more drivers to deliver the meals, but we will be providing the meals at Thanksgiving and Christmas.
So if someone wanted to participate in that, they would call the rescue mission?
Yes, they call the rescue mission and they tell them what they want to do. Our food preparation is all filled, but we are looking for drivers.
Great. Now, what made you volunteer for the Utica Rescue Mission? There's certainly so many nonprofit organizations, but what made it special for you?
My mom passed away on October 4th, 2003, and I didn't know how to boil water. So my dad said, "What are we doing for Thanksgiving?" I said, "I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to volunteer somewhere." So I started volunteering at the Rescue Mission on October 4th, or the Thanksgiving, and I've been doing it ever since. I've brought along friends and family, and actually, to tell you the truth, we can't wait to do it. I work the golf mission, the Gourmet Guys, Christmas, Easter, and Thanksgiving.
What is your favorite program, or what do you have a favorite story about someone here at the Rescue Mission who really appreciates the fact that you volunteered and you're giving up your holiday to make their holiday better?
Sometimes you see drivers, I don't even know their names, but they're volunteering their time to deliver the meals for their own reasons. And after the second year, it was hugs. I'm sure this year it's going to be fist pumps or elbow bumps. But you make friends, and everyone has a story why they volunteer. For me personally, I volunteer because I want to give back. Some people aren't as lucky as we are. So to do something for them means the world to us.
And you have something in your hand, so I think you need to tell us what that is.
This is part of my donation for Thanksgiving. We normally calculate how many people we want to feed at Thanksgiving, and then we donate through Thanksgiving and Christmas. So that's part of my donation.
It's a check for $100. Let's hear it for Leslie. Leslie, thank you very much.
Welcome.
That's very, very generous. And you can do the same thing. Maybe you'd like to help out with the Thanksgiving meal. So when you call, say, hey, I'm going to donate $100. I'm going to match what Leslie just did, and I'm going to match that, and I want it to go towards Thanksgiving. 877-238-6575. Do you have anybody you want to shout out to tell them to call in?
Any of my friends that are on Facebook, give a call.
And we're going to send it over to Lauren. Lauren.
All right, well, we've got some incredible giving happening right now. We have Eileen from Utica, who just gave $50, and we also have Kathy Caruso, who also donated $50. And again, I like that you can match their giving. You can double their giving and just really give to this incredible mission. And I think the question is, how can you not?
Exactly. And it all adds up. I mean, Leslie is not only donating her treasure, it's time, treasure, talent.
Yeah.
But she's donating her time too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a wonderful thing to hear people that are just stepping forward. And Thanksgiving Day, she spends here with her family here at the Utica Rescue Mission.
Yeah, it was incredible. It was incredible to hear a volunteer share and show how that impacted and affected her life. And I think that when we give, it's like that effect. We are blessed by that giving. And so again, whatever is on your heart, if you are a person of faith, whatever you feel the Lord is calling you to give, would be incredible for this awesome mission.
And we are so happy to have our wonderful phone bank operators. They are working very, very hard. We want to keep them busy. We're just ending our first hour, and we're so excited about our total. We're going to have a total in a few minutes.
Yes.
877-238-6575 is the number to call. We're being seen on 40.1 WVVC-TV, or you can listen on 88.1 FM, or we can go to uticamission.org. And it doesn't take any time at all. Call, give us your money.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy. So easy.
Super
so
easy
to do. So easy to do.
And also too for young people that are watching who are like into, social media, Instagram and all of those at Twitter, like get on your accounts and share what this awesome mission is doing, and also to give so that we can expand and grow and do even more programs.
And I grabbed a microphone, and I'm going to get right behind you here. You would tell who you are, why you're here, why you're volunteering, and tell people to come.
Christine Vetter. I've been volunteering here for the last few years, doing Christmas, Thanksgiving, helping out with all of the Gourmet Guys, any events that they have. And honestly, their tagline is so true: a hand up, not a hand out. And everyone needs it.
Wow.
So let's get tell your friends to call.
So hey everybody, here I am. Call. I'm waiting here.
Her phone is not ringing.
It's
but
not ringing. Help.
You've taken a couple calls, but you need to take more.
Yes.
Okay?
Thank
Perfect.
you.
All right.
Perfect. So do we have a total, Al? Do we have a total? No, we don't. We're going to have a total soon.
Pretty soon.
Let's talk about the food pantry.
Yeah, so you know what? The food pantry is an incredible organization, or rather program through this organization that that we have. It serves up to 15 meals per person in a household. Families receive a balanced meal, and they're able to really just be together. A lot of times homelessness happens when the families are broken apart, and it really keeps the children intact with their families as well, again, providing those healthy meals. Some really cool statistics in 2019, we distributed food bags to over 6,000 people, and a total of 96,000 underprivileged families were able to get meals. And I really like that. It's not a hand out, it's a hand up. We are helping people, and it really goes along with our mission and our vision, which is to just empower people.
Exactly. And 2020 is seeing more and more of a need. So let's take a look at what the food pantry does at the Utica Rescue Mission.
Yeah.
This is where people would come in and be able to pick out their own food. We tend to serve about probably 50 people in the morning, 50 people in the afternoon. Lately, we've been getting a lot of extra food from the Compassion Coalition. So we have been doing a lot more outreach and serving a lot more individuals that are in need of food right now. The box should be about 5 meals. There's fruits, vegetables, protein, there is grains, all different stuff that you can make a couple different meals with. The boxes aren't meant to be like a food, source, like a shopping. It's to get you by if you need an extra meal. So that's kind of what those boxes are used for. And then each box gets so many points to make sure that each person's getting a mix of everything. So what we do prior to opening for giving out the boxes, we make the boxes with, so much of each food, whether it be dairy and protein, whatever it is. And we get those all stacked, so when the people get here, there's not a wait time, it's the boxes are ready to go, bam, 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 and then they're gone. So we're good to go. The point system is what we are given to follow. A one family box should have so many points of protein. So, you're not going to give somebody a little thing of sandwich meat that's not going to feed them. They'd have to have so many pounds. So 1 point is 1 pound of meat, say, for example. So much out of each food group. So fruits and vegetables, you get 9 points. Meats is 5 points. Grains, I think, is 5 points. So we have to meet what the nutrition system says each person should have in their daily consumption of food. So we're not just giving here's a box full of just meat. It's mixed. The majority of the people that come through, you can really tell that they need the food they're in. A lot of them walk here, and they have baskets and their bikes, and they're carrying their food back. Most of them are extremely thankful. It's a way that they're not going hungry. We do have some homeless people that come and get food. We don't know if that is their only food source.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. This has been awesome.
Exactly. We've got a couple more incentives.
Yes.
We want to keep the phones ringing.
Okay, so.
Amazing.
And here we are. So we have, for two $30 donations, you've got 4 choices, $20 a piece. We've got the Cheesecake Factory Cracker Barrel,
yeah,
Panera, and Red Lobster. Again, so 2 $30 donations. We so
appreciate
it.
That $20 gift card goes to either of those places. So
yes.
You can go anywhere you want, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think we have a total. Let's take a look.
Can we get that?
Look at that, 600.
All right. Woo!
Yeah, we doubled in 30 minutes. That's perfect. Come on, we'd like to see that number go higher. Remember, every dollar you donate, every dollar is going to come to the services here at the Utica Rescue Mission. Every single dollar.
And you're literally making the impossible possible. It is with your donation that this organization can stay afloat and bless all of these people in the Mohawk Valley. But with that said, let's welcome back Estina Smith. And here's another incredible video that we're doing, another music video.
Hi everyone, my name is Estina Smith, and I am honored to be here again. Thank you to the rescue mission for all that you have done down through the years. Congratulations to you. Congratulations for the hard work. We celebrate you because we know that what you do is not easy, but you do it because you know that there's a need for it. I took this off of the Rescue Mission's website, and I thought it was something great, especially with the song that I'm about to sing. Your support helps the Rescue Mission and equips them for each man, woman, child, and the entire family with good news while meeting spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, and practical needs. Continue to please help the Rescue Mission to continue to transfer lives and give hope where it's needed for the future. The song I'm about to sing is called Faith. And that's one thing that the Rescue Mission has done down through the years. It has done its part in helping the community to understand that just a little bit of faith will help you do the complete impossible. Enjoy. I have the faith to see the invincible, expect the incredible, receive the impossible, faith that can conquer anything. I have the faith that uproots my problems, faith to know that God can solve them, faith to envision my freedom. I have the faith that can conquer anything. I have the faith to see the invincible, expect the incredible, receive the impossible, faith that can conquer anything. I have the faith that uproots my problems, faith to know that God can solve them, faith to envision.
Hey, and welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Marcus is always great to listen to.
Yes.
You know, he's always great.
Yes.
But we've got some donations to read. Now, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. This donation came in over uticamission.org, and I believe the name is Edvige. I hope I'm saying your name right because you donated $100.
Well, let's hear it. Woo!
So I apologize if I didn't, and we will be sending you one of the incentives. And then Dave and Kim, Dave and Kim also donated $100.
Amazing.
Right? Isn't that great? And then I have one more. Julia Dekar donated $20, and she's from Herkimer. Julia, thank you very much.
Thank you, Julia.
Thank you. So now let's get a chat with one of our
We're going to talk to one of our
fabulous
amazing volunteers, fantabulous volunteers. What's your name?
I'm Jackie.
And how long have you been volunteering?
I've been here for only a month.
And why did you choose to volunteer?
I chose to volunteer with the Utica Mission because it is just amazing what they do in the community. You always hear so many amazing stories from so many people who've started their life in rock bottom and worked their way up.
Well, and here's another call, so we don't want to miss that. So I will leave this here. We don't want her to miss that.
Here, we'll get this out of the way.
Let's get that out of the way.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So let's talk about emergency shelter.
Yes.
That's another service. Let's give them another service to donate to.
I don't even think we have time to talk about all the programs that the mission offers. But the Emergency Shelter for Men program is an incredible program. It's a 59-bed emergency shelter, and it provides safe lodging, meals, clothing, critical counseling, and education and advocacy, and also referrals. So they're getting these people to other people for help. In 2019 alone, they provided 20,000 shelter nights to homeless men. So let's watch a video on this incredible program.
This building is the Utica Rescue Men's Residential Shelter. Men come here from all walks of life. They have personal issues. Some people move from other locations. Some people just come home from incarceration. Some people are dealing with evictions from a relationship, and they all come here. The eligibility criteria here is to be homeless. This is a faith-based center, and it plays a humongous deal in my life as well as others' lives. Because I took a walk through here. I was a resident here in 2016. My life took a turn for the better once I made up my mind on what I wanted to do as a person, as an individual, as a man, and as a child of God. I wanted to take over and get my life back on track, and I came here. And lo and behold, my attitude and outlook on life changed drastically, and a whole bunch of things came into my life, and it awarded me an opportunity to work here. And I never thought that I would. There was the last thing that was on my mind was working here. And the best thing about that is the results. And I came in as a person looking for a plan. And the results were family, integrity, dignity, pride, joyfulness, and happiness, and a high spirit. Majority of the men that come here, my primary purpose is to give them a better outlook. I tell guys, hey, you got another opportunity to change your life. You have another opportunity to reinvent yourself, to meet new people, to do new things. This is a place to start at if you're willing.
I came up here about a month ago to live with a friend. Things didn't work out, so now I'm on the streets. So now I'm at the mission, which the mission is helping me get back on my feet and helping me to go out, find a job, do all the things that I need to do while giving me a place to sleep at night. So I'm not out there in the cold, I'm not hungry. They provide us with things here. Since I've been here, everyone's been just nice. And I've only been here, 4 days? Been here about 4 days. But everything is going good. I've been to all of my meetings. I've been to everything I need to been to make sure I get myself straight to get back on my feet.
Well, I'm here because I'm trying to better my life. I kind of got myself into a bad situation because of my drug use and my choice of relationships, So I thought the only way I could really start over completely is to kind of just come here and tough it out,
Oh, believe me, a lot of guys that came through here, they learn it, pass it on, and come back and visit. They come back and visit. Not visit me. They want people to see how it changed their life. Without even saying thank you, they don't have to, because by us seeing you doing great, that's thank you enough for me.
Hey, welcome back. I'm joined by Kim Morrissey with the Media Partners Group. Kim and I, we go way back. We're not going to say how many years, okay? No, please. Right? But Kim and Walt have produced the videos that you're seeing here tonight. What did you learn working with the Utica Rescue Mission, producing these videos?
Kathy, it was incredible. We went and visited over 9 departments, all the buildings, talked to staff, volunteers, and clients, and I was amazed. I know this was a faith-based organization. This is falling off. We know this was a faith-based organization. However, I was amazed at how freely the gospel was shared every step of the way. From somebody coming in off the street with an addiction, with some kind of a problem, whatever that is, with some kind of need, the love of Christ was shared. And then as the customers, the clients went through the program and got themselves on a path of discipleship, many of them turned around and freely shared and spoke of Christ and of their faith to us. And that was just absolutely amazing. It was far deeper than I would have ever guessed.
So it's kind of almost not really a revelation, but for you, it was just, so cathartic to be able to help and to produce a video that hopefully will stir people to understand all the wonderful things that this organization does in the Mohawk Valley.
Amazing, yes. As someone who's been a member of the community, I am a native of this area, have known of the rescue mission for a long time. We've had family members who've partaken of some of the services. I did not know how deep it went. It was absolutely amazing.
I have to say as well, it's absolutely amazing to know the wealth and breadth, but it only happens when people donate. And you have something for me?
I have, yes.
See, I led into that.
Yeah, yes. So anyway, we wanted to present the rescue mission with $100.
Wow.
Just appreciate the work that they're doing. So we could add that to
in
the
addition
total.
to taking all your time and your energy, your expertise, your talent, $100 donation.
Yes.
So that's wonderful. Kim, you want to tell anybody to donate? Go for it. You got the camera.
All right. Hey, all my friends who are watching on Facebook, we please, God has given so much to us. God, church, New Testament church, everyone else from the other church, the body of Christ. The gospel is being preached here, and it is being done here. So open up your pocketbooks, be generous, give. And a give to uticamission.org, and the number is 1-877-238-6575.
Wonderful. Thanks, Kim. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Lauren, it's back to you.
Wow, so we've got some more incentives, and that was just an incredible testimony and gift to the mission. Thank you. We have two $20 Simeon's gift cards. So if you do a $30 donation, you right now, first two $30 donations will receive a $20 Simeon's gift card. And so we just want to keep the giving going tonight. It's been incredible, and it seems to be picking up. It seems to be getting momentum, and we're thankful for that. This is incredible.
You know what? We want to challenge, I guess, the Syracuse University.
Oh, yes.
So if you're a fan of Syracuse University football or basketball or just Syracuse University, and you know what? I'm going to send a shout out. If you went to Oswego State, which is where I went, let's make a call. Make a call now, 877-238-6575. Maybe we can have like a college challenge.
Yeah, any Utica.
What's your college?
Utica College. Any Utica College.
All right,
come on,
let's
UC.
go.
Let's go.
Yeah, so make that challenge. And now we're going to take a little break. We're going to have some more music from the fabulous Mark Bolos.
Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Holy, holy is He. Sing a new song to Him who sits on heaven's mercy seat. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Holy, holy is He. Sing a new song to Him who sits on heaven's mercy seat. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come. Praise to the King of Kings. You are my everything, and I will adore you. Clothed in rainbows of living color, flashes of lightning, rolls of thunder. Blessing and honor, strength and glory and power bring to you, the only wise King. Yeah. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come. With all creation I sing praise to the King of Kings. You are my everything, and I will adore you. I will adore you, Lord. Filled with wonder, awestruck wonder, at the mention of your name. Jesus, your name is power, breath of living water, such a marvelous name.
Hey, and welcome back. Now, I'm with another one of our phone operators. She's my favorite because her name is Kathy, and I love her sparkly mask. So, Kathy, tell us why you wanted to volunteer or why you volunteer here.
Well, I volunteer to help out. I'm also an employee. So
And what is
we
your role
always
here?
help. I'm graphic design specialist.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, actually, I designed the logo and everything that we're using tonight.
Wonderful.
Yep. I
And
love
why
it.
should
Love my
people
job.
donate? You see every day what the Utica Rescue Mission is done. So tell people why they should donate.
Oh, we have just so many things available for people in need, and it's good to help out. And you know where your money's going to go because it's right here in the area. And you can come and visit and see the programs, you know, like a lot of people have done. And it's just wonderful.
Do you get to meet any of the folks that are being helped? And do you get to hear any of the stories of some of the people that are being helped
I
by
hear
the
the
rescue mission?
stories, but I really don't get to meet them because I'm working and
Right.
doing different things. But if I have to interview them or take photos or whatever, I get to
Mhm.
meet them that way. And also the different things that we volunteer for, you know, because we do different fundraising.
Right.
So
Well,
I
what
get
I'm
to meet
amazed
them
at
there.
is the number of programs that you do. And of course, this year with 2020, you know, fundraising has been a very, very tough road this year.
Mhm.
So what would you like people to know out there in the wide, wide world of the internet and television?
We will survive.
Exactly. We will survive 2020.
You know, and we need your help to survive. But it's been an adventurous year. Actually, we just got done with our golf tournament last month, actually, and it was very successful.
Wonderful.
We were a little worried at first because we usually have it in June, and the weather's always bad anyways. It rains or snows on us.
Not in June, I would hope.
No,
but,
yeah, in June.
Don't put anything. Don't say that. It's 2020. Anything can happen.
But we had it last month in September. Beautiful weather, beautiful turnout. Everybody had a great time, and I was really surprised. So many people still supported and came and golfed, and we had a ball. It was wonderful.
Well, Kathy, we want your phone to ring, and the only way we make Kathy's phone ring is 877-238-6575. I'm going to throw it over to Lauren.
Yes, call. Make sure to call. And you know, I feel like the mission is made for such a time as this. I know we keep talking about 2020 being such a difficult year, but we are really the hands and feet to help those in need. And I think as you've heard in all of our programs, you know, we are helping people spiritually, emotionally, physically, and especially now. If you're sitting at home watching this in your warm, cozy bed or a couch, and you have loved ones surrounding you, and you have that special feeling in your heart, there are those that don't. And these are the least of these. These are people walking around on the streets that otherwise would not be helped without this mission right here in the Mohawk Valley. So we really would love for you to donate. Again, I'll say it again, 1-877-238-6575, call. You can also give online. And again, I just want to encourage you to check out uticamission.org. Prior to doing this, I did not know and wasn't educated on all the incredible programs that this mission implements in our area. And it's truly one of a kind. So please call, please donate, whatever or however much you feel led to do so.
And you know, it's kind of interesting, Lauren, you think about 130 years, and this organization has survived 2 world wars. It survived the stock market crash back that caused the Great Depression, plus market crash that happened in the 2008, right? The Great Depression, 2 pandemics. But this organization has still survived. And we still are serving the community, and we are only doing that because those phones are ringing and because people are calling with their donations. We really, really want you to pick up the phone. If you're watching and you're listening, please call your friends. Please Facebook message them. It's so easy to do. 877-238-6575. uticamission.org. We've had some donations come in right over the internet, which has been wonderful. And we are so happy that actually most of our, not busy over here. We have another phone that can be busy. So let's make that call right now. We have about 40 minutes to go.
40 minutes to go, yep.
So let's talk about the food pantry.
Okay.
Another great program.
Another incredible program, and essentially just giving vital nutrition to Utica families. This food pantry feeds the hungry, the homeless, the disabled, the addicted. And you know, we say this, but they're really doing it. They're really, really helping those in need. And they daily provide 3 meals to over 130 residents, as well as walk-ins, breakfast, lunch, dinner. And in 2019, they actually received, and this is a shout out to all of our donators, I want to say this before we watch the video, they received donated food at a value of over $300,000.
Wow.
And that's really a testimony to the people in our community and those that have food to give to others. So we want to encourage you to give, and let's check out the food services video.
Well, we do roughly about 150, 160 meals per meal, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Comes out to, over 100,000 more per year. We are responsible for working with all the local food banks and the local food pantries, and we have our own food pantry, which is on West Street. And we, I think last month, put well over 300-400 meal boxes that went out. I love it. I absolutely love it. I wish I would have found this place years ago. If the job was open, I would have taken it as long ago as I can remember. It's great here. We are cooking meals and we are helping people on both ends of the spectrum. And especially for holiday meals too, like Thanksgiving's coming up, and we'll do, over 1,000 meals between takeout and in-person meals on any given holiday. Same with Christmas and things along that nature. This job is more satisfying than any job I've ever held prior. It's fantastic.
I retired from here 3 years ago after 16 years as a cook here. So I came back as a prep cook, and I'm loving it. I love serving the folks here. It's always been a blessing. There's some of the folks that I remember from 3 years ago when I worked here. They lived here for quite a while. There's also some new faces, so I'm getting to learn, get to know some new people here. And remember the older folks that were here when I was here. So it's nice. I love serving everybody, but the folks here were always one of my favorite groups. You're not supposed to have favorites, but they were. You give them a meal and they're so appreciative. They're just happy like that. They come in and they're so pleased if you just make something that's their favorite.
It's very satisfying, to know that you're not just doing a job, but you're also helping people and giving them, hope. 400 or 500 meals per day, roughly. Yeah, on any given day. The numbers will fluctuate depending on the weather and the time of the month and things like that. But yeah, we're generally about 400 or 500 meals a day. It's a big part of my job is just listening to someone's story, because a lot of times people want to tell the story, but they don't have anybody to tell, or or they're seeking God in their life and they don't know who to ask. You know what I mean? That's what. So that's a big part of the job. Our approach definitely. I mean, it starts with God, and ends with God. Like that's pretty much what we're trying to get across. And there's hope out there, and you just gotta look for it.
And let's get these phones ringing.
Yeah,
It's quiet.
come on.
We have one operator working.
Yes.
We have 30 minutes to go, and we really, really would like you to make that donation. All the money stays right here and benefits the programs like the food pantry
Yes.
that we've been talking about. All these different programs throughout the show tonight.
Yes, and you know what? We've got some incentives to get you calling. So we have for a $20 donation, we have Wingstop Blaze Pizza at a $15 value. So call in, make a $20 or more donation, and we've got the first three $20 donations to call in right now. We'll get a Wingstop and Blaze Pizza gift certificate valued at $15.
I have to put my glasses on because you get old and you can't read without them. I want to just say, these are some facts. If you donate today, you're going to provide meals to those in need in our community. Serving 158,000 plus hot meals to homeless and underprivileged people. Distributing food boxes, 6,425 to shut-ins and underprivileged families. And we know that because of COVID-19, it's going to be worse this year.
Yeah.
The need is greater. There's more of a demand on the Utica Rescue Mission. You can give 20,000 plus nights of care to 1,600 homeless men at the emergency shelter. You can provide 6,000 nights of care to men in our Parker House aftercare program. It's a program that we talked about earlier, and we saw a video on earlier.
Yep.
You can assist 656 men and women with financial management in our representative payee program. And the list goes on and on and on.
These are real people.
Utica Rescue Mission holds over 150 services. We just talked to a volunteer, Leslie. Leslie works Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving meal is going to happen. It's going to be a takeout, but it's, I keep losing my mask, but it's going to happen. So we really need the phones to ring. It's very, very quiet in here.
Yep.
And we do need you to donate. We've got a couple of incentives still to give away, and we really, really want you to make that pledge right now. Call 877-238-6575 or uticamission.org. Let your friends on Facebook know.
Yeah, share it on your social media.
Exactly, please, and donate, because all the money stays right here. Now we're going to have a little bit of a break. We have Caroline Nicolette from CVA, and again, her mom on the phone back there on the phone, and she's going to entertain us. She has a beautiful voice. Listen.
And all I remember is your bed, walking towards the airport, leaving my soul in your pants. I traveled 1,500 miles to see you.
I'm joined now by Ernie Tellerico. Ernie is the Director of Operations here at the Utica Rescue Mission. Ernie, you've been here 20 years, yeah?
Yeah, I've been here 20 years.
Wow.
This is a great place. It's just so exciting to be able to serve here and minister and see the great work that God does every single day at the Rescue Mission.
What are some of your favorite programs, some of your great memories here? You've been here 20 years. You saw this beautiful building being constructed.
Yeah, I've been here 20 years, and I started off here as a volunteer. I fell in love with the Rescue Mission, fell in love with what we do. I served in the Parker House for many years, and I was actually one of the youngest directors to serve over the Parker House. Was over that program for a while, became Director of Community Services, and then worked my way up to the Director of Operations. So just think, starting off as a volunteer, and God opened
Amazing,
so
right?
many
And what
doors.
does your job entail? Talk about what your job entails.
So I oversee many of the programs here. The Parker House program, our emergency shelter, our community services program, our Skills for Success program, our food service, as well as our facilities department, and our learning center. We have a learning center, clothing, food pantry, and things of that. So
how difficult has 2020 been
for
the Rescue Mission?
2020 has been a difficult year. So all the funds, monetary donations, they help so much. They help meet a need in our community. And what people have to remember is when you give to the Rescue Mission, you're giving to individuals in your own community. There's individuals that have needs every day. They come to our doors. They come with nothing sometimes. They come with the clothes on their back. They come sometimes addicted, homeless, just sometimes in despair. So what they really need is hope, and they need help, and we're here to do that. And every single dollar goes towards that. Every dollar that comes into the Rescue Mission goes and stays here in the local community to help individuals that need hope and help.
And I'm absolutely amazed, 130
years.
That is an amazing track record.
Yes.
And what would you like to see happen in the next maybe 10 years, 20 years?
I would like to see God's Spirit just continue to be poured out in a mighty way, where individuals that come to our doors just know that they're loved, that God loves them, and that there is hope for their life no matter what they've been through, that we would just continue to be able to shine the love and the light of Jesus Christ here in our community.
So this isn't a job for you, it's a mission, right?
It's a ministry.
It
every
is.
single day. I walk in the doors every single day and I just think, God, who can we help today? And how can we help them? And what can we do to make their lives better?
And how do we help them? We help them by donating. So I'm going to let you make the pitch there to the camera.
Yeah, please. Every single dollar, every cent that comes into the Rescue Mission, it goes to a good cause. It goes to help the people in our community and give them hope. UticaMission.org, 1-877-238-6567. Please call and give your donation to give hope and help to people right here in this great community.
Ernie, thank you. Thank you so much. Lauren, I'm going to throw it over to you.
All right. You know, a word that we've heard all night is hope. And it's just kind of stuck with me, and I hope it has stuck with you watching, whether you're home or on Facebook. You know, this organization gives hope, and it gives hope through its incredible programs. And so we have another awesome program that we're going to talk about and show a video. It's called the Enriched Living Center program, and it's a 52 single-room residential program for those diagnosed with mental illness. And the staff specifically with this program is on call 24/7. And so we've got some incredible volunteers, incredible staff that are working to help these people in need. And, you know, with mental illness, you know, we think about this year, we think about 2020 and the depression that has ensued, and people, you know, they are struggling. And so this is just for such a time as this, such an incredible program. And so through your donations and with your help, we can keep these programs going. So let's watch a short video on this.
This is the Enriched Living Center, and we are a residential facility for adults with mental illness. The residents are independent in the community, and we have staff here 24 hours a day, and we just kind of make sure that they're getting the treatment that they need. They're going to their appointments. We supervise their medications, and we try to connect them with resources in the community that will help them reach a higher level of independence. We try to teach them skills for independence if needed, and try to help them integrate in the community. It's a huge need, and there's more facilities like this needed. The psychiatric hospital used to be here in Utica, and that shut down in the 80s, and a lot of the residents here were institutionalized, and then they were displaced, and there's a lot of people like that who have nowhere to go, and they're trying to make it in the community, and they're just not able to. They're just not living healthy lives by themselves. They need the support. This is it's a long-term residence. There's 52 people who live here. They all have their own rooms, and they stay here varying lengths of time depending on their needs. Some residents have been here 10, 15, almost 20 years because they need the support. Other residents, they are able to come in and have some specific goals that they want to work on, or they just need help getting on the right track, and then they are able to move on into an apartment or have a higher level of independence. So some people come and go in a year or two. The average length of stay is about 5 years. And then if there's a big need, then they'll try to make sure that when an opening comes up at a place like this, that there's a referral sent out so that they can be considered for a place like this.
When you're living here at the ELC, everybody has to have a goal or something that they're working toward. So an example would be for somebody who maybe was recently admitted to the ELC, would be just something simple like to develop a productive daily routine. So that might include something like attend all scheduled appointments, take your medications, maybe participate in a couple groups that are available here or within the community.
Sometimes there's a stigma where, people have a fear of somebody with, say, a diagnosis of schizophrenia, where they're hearing things or having delusions or seeing things. But in reality, people with mental illnesses are more likely to be victimized. People will take advantage of them. The social cost of not having a program is much greater than the cost of actually having a facility like this.
And welcome back. I want you to meet a very special guy. This is Wilson Soto. Wilson is a resident here.
Yes.
Right? And tell us about what the Utica Rescue Mission did for you.
They changed my life completely. Like, I came from a dark place. I was in New York City, moved up here, and I didn't know anyone. And thanks to Ernie and Edgar and the Rescue Mission staff and everybody here, they completely changed my life to the point that I even have my kids back. I have an apartment, a job, a good woman, everything. They changed my life dramatically. Like, this is a place that's great for people that are in dark places.
What are some of the programs that you especially are happy that are here?
The community service program is great. The pantry is great. Everything is great. To be honest, the whole Rescue Mission organization is great. Like, they help everybody. If you're in need, this is the place to come, honestly, because they help everyone. It doesn't matter where you're coming from, who you are, what you're doing. They help you get housing. They help you get programs for rehabs and stuff like that. They just a great organization. They care. They help people in need.
So what would you say to people tonight if you'd look right into that camera and tell them to get involved with the Utica Rescue Mission?
Just come, call, and just walk on in. We accept you with open arms, regardless. No matter what. No matter where you're coming from, whatever you're doing, we help. That's what we do. That's what the Rescue Mission does. And trust me, take it from me, as experience from coming from that place, and I'm in a great place now. They help. So this is the place you want to be if you have no hope, because we give you hope and give you life back. so not to lose yourself.
And so for Wilson, we'd love to have you call 877-238-6575. You can go to uticamission.org. You can donate there, but we'd really like to have you ring these phones for Wilson. And Wilson, you got anything else you want to add tonight?
That I love the mission. I love the people here. They're like family to me. And trust me, people who are out there that don't have anything, come here because we'll treat you like family and we embrace. Just come on down.
Wilson, thank you for that. It's a great testimonial. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Lauren.
Wow, it's hard not to get emotional when you hear the actual stories of people's lives, transformed because of this incredible organization. And I just, just hearing everything that the mission has done for a real person, it's amazing. And so again, I ask this question: how can you not give? And again, we have some incentives too. We have a Bello Cucina $50 gift card for the first $50 pledge that comes in the next few minutes. And wow, what a testimony. I think at telethons, it's, you hear people talk, and it's hard to really feel that like tangible presence of like hope and what an organization can really do. But to have real lives come in and speak about everything that this mission and organization has done to really give them hope and set their feet on solid ground it's awesome to be a part of.
Exactly. And we've said it. 2020 has been a terrible year for everybody, but if you got it in your heart, can you give $20? Can you give $40? Whatever you can afford to give. Can you make that call to 877-238-6575? The need doesn't get any less.
Right.
Need only gets more. The need only grows, and especially this year. So you can be part of the Utica Rescue Mission. And it's not just Utica, folks. It's Mohawk Valley. We've had calls from Ilion, Frankfort. It's everyone in this valley, in this area. And we are so blessed to have this organization here for 130 years.
I can't believe it. And also too, just a challenge to maybe you have family members, who are struggling with addiction or mental illness, or, if you're watching, reach out to those loved ones and send them here. This is a place of hope, and we just want to challenge those who have individuals in their life that need this place. Give, but also reach out to people in need. What a season. I think people just need each other, and so this organization is here to do just that.
And we have
help
another
others. Yes,
music
we
here?
do. We have Estina Smith, again, gracing us with her presence, with her talent. Let's hear it.
Hi, my name is Estina Smith, and I am here to represent St. Matthew's Temple Church of God in Christ. I am so honored and grateful to be here to do this for the Rescue Mission, a faith-based, nonprofit, multiple service, charitable organization. I can honestly say that I have worked with different ones at the Rescue Mission, and I have been honored to serve with them, not just in serving Thanksgiving or Christmas dinners, but even in the service, because as you know, they are a faith-based, and I've had the privilege of ministering in song there at their chapel. So it's just an honor that I have been asked to do this. And the song I'm going to sing right now is Amazing Grace. Amazing grace shall always be my song of praise. For it was grace that brought my liberty.
And welcome. This is like old home week.
Didn't I used to watch you on TV?
I think I used to watch you too. Bill Warden is joining us, and we were just joking. We did a telethon together in 1982 for the Utica Zoo. Remember?
Utica Zoo,
yeah. Oh my God! But this is a wonderful organization we're here for tonight for the Utica Rescue Mission. I'm so glad you came.
This is a wonderful organization. As a matter of fact, I know how to use a mic, really. Anyway, at least I think I do. I've been on the board now for just about 5 years, I'm guessing. I don't know, but I was on the board for 10 years before, and then my wife came down with breast cancer, and for some reason God told me to step down from the mission, and I didn't know why until that came in. So we went through that. Jesus healed her.
And your wife is doing well.
She's
Great.
doing well. She's doing very well. The cancer had spread to her spine. She lit up like a Christmas tree on the X-rays, and got prayer, and that's gone. That's gone. So we're very thankful.
So you're back on the board. What do you love about the Utica Rescue Mission? You've been involved in this community for so many years.
I don't have enough time, I don't think, but all you have to do is to talk to some of these people that have been through the program. In the first place, my father succumbed to the effects of alcohol. The Utica Rescue Mission helped him many times. But I can remember being chased out of the house as a boy one time, and my father in tears the next day, pleading with me not to drink. I don't drink to this day. I don't drink alcohol at all. My point is that Jesus healed him. The last 2 years he was alive, and the Utica Rescue Mission, they both really worked and got him to the point where he was the 2 happiest years of his life. Well, let me tell you a little short story. There's a guy named Danny Valesco. He's not alive anymore. He died, unfortunately, of a virus, not of alcoholism, of which he was suffering. Danny was one of the most famous makeup artists in the world. Worked on models and movie stars, some of the biggest names in the business. Danny fell into alcoholism and serious drug abuse and was living in a cardboard box on the streets of Manhattan by the time he was at the bottom. And he remembered crawling up outside of an ER door in a Bronx hospital to die. He said, I figured I'd get to the ER hospital and I'd just lean against the wall and wait for them to come out and get me. Well, they got him into a treatment program downstate in New York City. And guess what those people said? They said, there's a rescue mission in upstate New York. It's in Utica. They do phenomenal work. And you need to get yourself up there. They're going to help you. And they did, and he got clean. I mean, he lived the last several years of his life and unfortunately caught a virus, and that killed him. But the Utica Rescue Mission is just incredible. I mean, the work that this mission does for our community, for the people that come here pleading for some kind of help because their families have been ruined, because, they don't know where else to go.
Exactly.
And there
a
are
variety of programs.
Yeah, there are some real winning stories. Ernie Tallarico is one, and now he's one of the management here. So people who have come up through the ranks, and have turned their lives around through this mission and through what Jesus has done in their life.
And what would you like to say to the camera? Not that you're any stranger to that. What would you like to say? Let's get some people calling here in the last 10 minutes of our telethon.
Please do it. Call the number on your screen, 1-877-238-6575. It's that simple. 1-877-238-6575. And every single dollar that you contribute is going to help this mission do the job that it does. And it's going to turn lives around.
And the programs that we've seen throughout this evenings are just amazing. It's just amazing.
They are. I've known several of these stories myself. Now I'm on the board again, and it's so heart-wrenching when every now and then in a board meeting we'll actually bring somebody in and have them speak with us, have them talk to us and tell us their story and what they've been through. And some of these things you just couldn't believe. I mean, how could anybody possibly end up like that? But it happens.
That's right. It does.
And sometimes it doesn't happen even through their fault.
Exactly.
It just, somebody loses a job and they can't get another job, and this leads to that, and so on and so forth.
And right now in 2020, we've got a lot of people in need. So we really need to call that number.
Call the number. Get
Right.
on your phone right now. Give us a call. The Utica Rescue Mission, 1-877-238-6575. 888-278-6575. Let's hear some more phones ringing.
That's right. It's good to see you, my old friend.
Thank you, my old friend. I appreciate it. What do you mean old?
Lauren, I don't know. Lauren, it's over to you.
Not old at all. So we've got an amazing donation here by the Naya Group of Utica for $300. We just want to thank the Naya Group. That's so incredible. We're so thankful for your donation. If we can get a couple more just like that before the clock strikes 9, I think that would be a huge blessing. And then lastly, I just want to talk about just the last program that we're going to be talking about tonight, which is the Addiction Stabilization Program. I think every guest has really touched on that. And this is a 25-bed center for men and women. They implement treatment plans for these individuals. And in 2019, provided men and women with 6,000 nights of care and individual treatment plans. So, people aren't just coming in, sleeping, waking up in the morning and going home. No, or not going home, going into the streets. No, these people are cared for. They're given treatment plans. They're followed through to success. And I think that's been the most resounding thing that I've seen throughout this evening is just that this mission, they do life with people. They walk people through to success, to live their best lives. And so it's such an incredible organization. Let's watch our last video in regards to this program. What are we doing? All right.
Well, we're having some problems.
Yeah, that's. What are we doing? We're talking about the mission.
Bill left. As long as he was here, everything. He's the god of broadcasting.
Yeah.
And he left, and now all of a sudden we have a problem with the video.
Well, no problem, because I can talk a little bit more about the program.
Go for it.
So basically, this requires supervision of a physician, this program specifically, and clinical monitoring. So they have doctors on staff to help these people. And it's a very intricate but very successful program. So it's what you would have seen on the video, and if we don't get it up, that's okay, because we can talk.
I think we have it. We're getting a thumbs up.
Do we have it? We have a thumbs up? All right, let's roll it.
We're a residential treatment program under OASIS, and we provide substance use disorder treatment. The addiction stabilization, the key word is stabilization. We stabilize symptoms such as withdrawal, mental health, medical, and the substance use disorder, and help them get towards their next level of care or next step in recovery, whatever that may be that the person chooses to do. When someone comes here, we do an admission process, do assessments, obtain their information, what their weaknesses are, what their strengths are, so we can evaluate what they need and what we can help them do. The Rescue Mission of Utica Peer Engagement Program works with the Oneida County Overdose Response Team, which is made of Oneida County Department of Health, Utica Police Department, HIDA, and peer specialists. So when someone overdoses and law enforcement responds, it goes on to real-time information, where it occurred, what is the drug of choice, what the information is, and then the peers receive the information so that they can respond to the person who's overdosed and offer motivation towards treatment, offer program referrals, assistance if needed, or even just a warm, how can I help you because of such the tragedy that occurred. Sometimes it's even just speaking to family or giving Narcan so it could prevent a further overdose.
A peer engagement specialist meets with clients to advocate and assist them in receiving recovery. This stuff, addiction is cunning and baffling. I can't explain to you why it hits the people that it hits, but I can say to you that it does not discriminate. It has no direction or no perfect person that it picks. It will hit. It's able to hit anybody. I help them navigate through. There's a lot of barriers, insurance, getting into treatment. Even the fact that a lot of people they want it and don't have no idea what it is. I'm able to give them that information. I'm able to help them process through Department of Social Services, help them make phone calls to get insurance so that they can be eligible to get into a program. I think the biggest part of being a peer is being able to meet them where they are. No judgment, kind of like accepting them for who they are, and when you meet them there, you can help them build from that point.
Peers are very important in the recovery community, and I believe I'm not gonna say new, they have been around. It's a newish model for substance use and outpatient facilities, inpatient, residential, community, there's mental health peers. They play a good role in helping somebody because they have that ability to come alongside and say, I understand and I'm here to help.
Hey, welcome back. We are at the close of our telethon. We're joined by Wendy Getz. Wendy is the executive director, and we're going to let you close it out for us tonight.
Close it out.
I just want to thank everyone who's watched, and especially thank those who have called in and are still calling in. And just a big thank you to the production crew, to Lauren and Kathleen and everyone. You've just all done a truly amazing job. This is the first year we've done this. We hope to do many more. And we just really appreciate the hard work and effort everyone's put in to make this event a success.
And we do have a total.
We have a total. Drum roll. It is $1,220. So thank you, everyone.
But let's say it doesn't end here.
Right, it doesn't end here. You can give online at uticammission.org any day of the week, really.
Absolutely.
Donate your money, but donate your time to this incredible organization as well.
And thank you once again to all who've watched and all those who's donated. Have an awesome evening.